all assume that Zack is the pinnacle of strength, but further along, we get the epiphany that
Zack Lee the wimp, Zack Lee the loser,
is actually not the pinnacle of strength that we thought he was. Losing to characters left and right like Daniel and Mandyok and some fodder from Ansan, it really does seem like Zack may be the weakest out of everyone in the Seoul crew. But with loss comes experience, and all that Zack really needed was guidance. Zack was strong from the start, but his strength provided him with delusion instead of confidence. He almost drifted into the wrong path by relying on self-hatred and unfair means to get stronger, until he met Seoul, who taught him that strength is reliant on belief and hard work. And we all know that Zack is the epitome of dedication. Training under Seoul granted Zack abilities that were only in his dreams before. After his grueling training with Seoul, he managed to upgrade everything that he lacked, from strength to speed, but most importantly, mentality. From this, Zack Lee was able to become exponentially stronger, catching up to peers like Daniel and Vasco. His specialty being speed and durability, he was able to go toe-to-toe with the vice president of the workers, Mandyok, and finally beat one of arguably the most powerful characters in the series, Johan Seoul. On top of all of this, we learned that he was taught new techniques that dramatically increased his fighting capabilities, such as the 1cm gap, which is a punch he used on Guang Yu, a person of the Zero generation, and the Gongseopji counter, which he used to beat Johan, and a technique that James wanted to learn from Seoul. Concluding all of this, Zack Lee's stats consist of an XXR on strength simply because I believe Zack definitely has the power to hit hard, but then again his specialty is speed and durability, and I don't think his power would surpass any of those traits. For speed, he gets an EXR, because Zack has consistently showed that speed is his territory, even creating after images against his fight with Guang Yu, which shows just how fast Zack is. As for potential, he gets an SR+, because Zack was always destined to be someone great, being a main character and all. But the fact that all he had to do was essentially think more positive in order to get stronger, that just begs for him to have a high potential stat. We can also safely assume that Zack has both speed and strength mastery, as hinted in his fight with Johan and Guang Yu. For intelligence, C, because we all know Zack isn't particularly the smartest in both academics and fighting. And lastly, for endurance, I grant him an XXR stat, which honestly just boils it down to if you punch him, it'll essentially feel like you're punching a wall. And so here are Zack and his stats. I think I did pretty well overall, recognizing that his specialty were his speed and durability,